I like using social media. My favorite thing about social media are the news articles that they put up. One of my favorite ones recently was about how scientists were finding that men who had beards had fecal matter in their beards. Unfortunately, my girlfriend read this article, so now whenever she sits on my face, she puts a toilet seat cover down first. My girlfriend and I, we met through online dating. I think online dating is really great, and all the websites are great, except for farmersonly.com. They do have a catchy lingo, though, is you don't have to be lonely with farmersonly.com. But I came up with my own slogan. Tell me what you think. Farmersonly.com. Are you tired of the dirt being the only thing that you're plowing? Sign up today. And why is it that farming is the only profession that gets its own dating website? Like, why is there no, like, dentistmeet.com? Like, I have a cavity that needs to be filled real bad, and I need a professional. Or like plentyofrealtors.com. Like, well, it's a fixer-upper. And if it doesn't work out, you can always flip it. Or oklawyers.com. Are you tired of only arguing at work? My girlfriend and I, we like going to the movies a lot. We're really into horror movies. One of my favorite horror movies is the movie Poltergeist. But it has a confusing premise. The premise of the movie is that this family lives in a house that's haunted because it's built on an Indian burial ground, which doesn't make any sense to me because none of the ghosts are Indian. If I were to buy a house that were haunted, I would want one that's on a Mexican burial ground, so that way the lawn would take care of itself. But they did a remake of the Poltergeist movie, and I always worry when they do remakes of horror movies because they tend to modernize them, and then it kind of hurts the movie in translation. Like, they're talking about doing a remake of The Exorcist, and I really hope that they don't make it modern. Like, could you imagine that little girl with a cell phone? Like, taking it out and putting it in front of her and taking a selfie of the back of her head? Her mom would be on WebMD all the time. And you know when it's WebMD, it's always the worst possible thing. It's like, well, her symptoms include she's levitating off of her bed and masturbating with a crucifix, so it's probably cancer. Her friends would be getting notifications on Facebook like, it says Reagan McNeil changed her status to your mother sucks cocks in hell. Feeling blessed. Eggplant, fire. But my least favorite horror movie franchise has to be the Paranormal Activity movies. It's basically about people who are afraid of shit falling down in their house in the middle of the night. If you haven't seen Paranormal Activities 1 through 6, I will demonstrate all of them here for you tonight. And that's it. They made 6 of these. And people like to argue with me. They're like, oh, something that runs around your house in the middle of the night and knocks shit over? That's terrifying. I'm like, really? You ever lived with a cat before? Thank you guys.